3 decades. That's how long the 4Runner has been around, and this one by far is my favorite. Hello and welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. So glad you're watching. This rugged-looking midsize SUV is in its 5th generation with new exterior styling, new interior refinements, and an off-road ride and handling that may surprise you. It did me. The 4Runner comes in 3 trim levels: the SR5, the Limited, and my tester here, the Trail Grade, for those who want maximum off-road capability. The SR5 and Limited do offer an optional third row seat. Now, before we go under the hood, a few of the exterior styling highlights include a hood scoop, rear privacy glass, fog lamps, over fenders, heated mirrors with turn signal indicators, silver roof rails, projection headlamps, LED taillights, and a tow hitch receiver, just to name a few. Under the hood, all models are equipped with a 4-liter dual overhead cam V6 engine mated to a 5-speed automatic transmission. This kicks out 270 horsepower, 278 pound-feet of torque, and has a maximum towing capacity of 5,000 pounds, so feel free to hook up your small recreational vehicles, boats, and so on. The SR5 and Trail 4x4 models have a 2-speed part-time 4-wheel drive system with neutral position, maximizing fuel efficiency when a 4x4 configuration isn't needed. I really do like this feature. The 4Runner Limited, though, is equipped with a full-time 4-wheel drive system with a locking center differential and a 3-mode center console mounted switch. The estimated fuel economy is 17 miles per gallon in the city and 21 on the highway. This week I've been averaging in mixed driving, both on the road and off-road, just under 17 miles per gallon. Now, there is that trade-off, of course, when you have a vehicle that weighs some 4,700 pounds and has a 23-gallon fuel tank, but it also has all these great off-road capabilities. By the way, the recommended fuel type is 87 octane, which is regular unleaded. There's really just one way to open the trunk lid of the 2014 4Runner, and that's to do it manually. There is no push button on the inside of my trim level, nor is there a button here on the key fob, but that's fine. You're buying a 4Runner. You got some muscle behind you, right? Just below the 4Runner word here is the button to push it, and once you do that, up it comes. Now, behind this second row of seats is 47 cubic feet of volume. If you were to opt for the 3-row seat version of the 4Runner, you'll have just 9 cubic feet of volume behind that third row. So right here, 47. You fold those down, you increase it to 89 cubic feet of volume, which is a ton of room. Right here, I brought with me a set of suitcases to just give you an example of what this 47 cubic feet of volume will allow you to do, and it's going to be a no-brainer. Yeah, you can put lots back here. I bet you can put triple the amount of suitcases back here like I have, and you'll have plenty of room behind this second row of seats. By the way, your spare tire is just below. There's one more thing I want to point out. It's a slide-out feature, and I'm not exactly sure how you would utilize it unless, of course, you were to slide it out, place your luggage on it, and then slide it back. Because, of course, you're not going to drive this thing extended because you couldn't. So that's just one more thing they have here. I'm just not sure exactly how you use it. Kind of nice, but I'm a little bit on the confused side, which happens often. Here's a look at some real-world headroom and legroom here in the back of the 4Runner, and this was my seat position as a driver in front of me, and I got plenty of room between my knees and the back of the seat. Headroom-wise, luckily there's an indent here in the ceiling, so I have a little bit more room. Even if I sit up straight, I can't quite hit the ceiling of the vehicle. I really do like these seats. I like these red accents here. Brings a little more character to it. A lot of variety. You do have 4 old blank handles all the way around. This moonroof, sliding sunroof, brings more light in here. I really like that. Of course, this is a 2-row passenger vehicle versus the 3-row, which of course is optional on 2 other trim levels. You do have a fold-down armrest here. This is a 40-20-40 split. Pair of cup holders there. Pretty comfortable. And if you wanted to put 5 adults back here, well, 5 adults total in the vehicle, you should have no problem doing that. Very, very comfortable. Mid-size SUV. Thumbs up. Let's talk some ride and handling now. As much as I like this vehicle, the 4Runner is a bit on the stiff side on the open road. Not terrible, but it could be a little bit better. It's the off-road where this really shines. The 4Runner combines a rugged body-on-frame construction with comprehensive suspension technology that provides amazing off-road capability with what some might call an open-road ride quality more in line with most crossovers. You'll have to determine that for yourself. Oddly enough, the last vehicle I owned was a 4Runner, a 2005 SR5, and the reason I bought it was because of the winters here that we face in Spokane. It was really smooth on the highway as well, but it saved my butt on more than one occasion during our heavy snowfalls. As far as the ground clearance on my tester, 9.6 inches, which in most cases, I say most cases, is more than enough. You just have to be extra careful. Now, both the SR5 and Trail grades ride on 17-inch alloy wheels with a new wheel design for both, while the Limited continues to ride on 20-inch alloy wheels. A few of the standard features here on the inside include this beautiful 6.1-inch high-res touchscreen with navigation. It also has a backup camera, which I love and I feel should be mandatory on most vehicles just because of the safety factor. It also has a projected path diagram on the screen. You have steering wheel mounted controls and a keyless entry system, just to name a few. The beginning of the MSRP here on my tester, the 2014 Toyota 4Runner Trail version 4x4, is $38,645. I do have a few optional features on it, including a kinetic dynamic suspension system. So what you see right here is just over $42,000. You can opt for the 2014 SR5 4x2. That one starts around $33,000, so you do have some room to work with when it comes to price. I am certainly a big fan of the 4Runner, especially after my adventurous week with it. If I were to consider a new vehicle, I would be looking at the 4Runner. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8.5, possibly a 9. It is worth a look and a test drive, on-road and off. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.